Hello, welcome. Today I want to talk to you about attitude, imagination and action. Yeah? These are words that you need to really set in stone within yourself to really understand and to use. Yeah? Apologies if the wind is a little noisy or if the bugs start making noise. I'm up early, but the bugs also get up early. So hopefully they're quiet right now. Hopefully they don't get too loud too quick. So, attitude. Now your attitude really determines who you are, how your world is. It is the magic word that you need to pay attention to. It is so important. Now, if you think you're to have a phone call with someone, yeah, if you think of right now ringing someone, before you ring them, you have a mental image within your head of what type of attitude they carry, how you expect them to answer the phone. And they also, on the other end, when they see your name ringing, when they look at their phone and they know you're calling, before they answer, their perception of you, their attitude, what attitude they believe you carry, is already set in their mind to what they expect on the other end of the line. Now we all have some people in, well, I hope you have, some people in your life who when you ring them, you know they have a great attitude and you can't wait to talk to them, and there's just not a problem in ringing them. Yeah. And you also know that you're going to have some people that you ring and you already know what type of attitude they have. And like I said, if it's a bad attitude, yeah, sometimes you're going to leave ringing them for a longer time because it makes you feel bad, because it's contagious. Yeah? And that attitude is what you carry. So take a moment to think about what type of attitude do you have? How do people perceive you? How do people think of you? How do you think of the world? One way you can test your attitude is to ask yourself this simple question. Is life fair? Has life treated you well? Does the world have fairness? If there's a quick no to these answers, then you have, and this may sound harsh to you, a bad attitude. If you say, sometimes, this shows that you're in the middle, you're average, and life is going to give you an average result. If you say, yes, it's lovely, it's a lovely life, it's a lovely world, yeah, this shows that you have a good flowing attitude. Yeah, and of course there's terrible, horrendous things happening in the world, but there's also beautiful, magical, amazing things happening at the same time. So depending where you look and how you look is how your attitude will be. So what I want you to do is to try and concentrate on more of the beauty of the world, more of the great moments, more of the beauty and just that's why getting into nature is so important. Look where I am, it's so easy to think beautifully, it's so easy to see the flow of nature. Yeah. And this helps bring in a great attitude. So if you can, get out in nature at least once a day, even if it's 10 minutes, even if you just have a garden, go out there, sit there, admire the beauty of the world. Yeah, and if you're lucky enough to be somewhere like this, get out and enjoy it, immerse yourself in it and love it. Like I said, you've got to get that attitude into a good positive flow. Now your imagination, as humans, we have an imagination, an incredible imagination. And like I said, if you're suffering from a bad attitude, you're going to have an incredible imagination of bad outcomes, bad circumstances, that bad luck. Yeah? You're going to look into things and you're going to be able to use your imagination to perceive the worst of everything. Now we need to switch that. And we need to perceive the best of everything. Just imagine the best outcome from every decision. Don't worry about the consequence. Don't worry about, but it could turn out this way. Just imagine the best outcome. Every person that you interact with. And before you interact, really imagine that you're going to get the best response. Every person you make a phone call with, before you make that phone call, just picture in your mind, hold that thought, that you're going to get an amazing response and they're having a great day. And they're just in a good mood. They've got a good attitude, and just hold it. Yeah? And with every moment, let's say everyone you come encounter with, smile, say good day, how are you? Interact with people with a good attitude. But use your imagination. Our imagination is so powerful. We spend a lot of time going backwards in our mind and concentrating on the past and past mistakes, and if things went this way, if someone done this, they go backwards and backwards and backwards. But we're using our imagination, using that energy up, yeah, to try and rewind time. As I said, use that imagination to find the value in past experiences, but use it for the future. Use it for the moment. picture a change, picture the future in a positive way as much as you can. Imagine your best possible outcomes. If you're struggling with this, get a piece of paper, write down 20. Yeah, you can do more, but write down at least 20 things that you would love to do in your life. Yeah? And then every time you're struggling to imagine the future, just imagine doing them. Don't worry whether you do them or if you don't do them, just imagine it. Imagine what it would feel like. Try and hold that feeling. Let's imagine yourself feeling good and try and hold that feeling. And the third one is action. Is to actually take action now towards these things, towards your life, towards what you want to do. And if you can hold a good attitude, have a great imagination, the actions start to flow. You just start to do what you need to do. It's what you need, not what you want. There's a lot of things we want in life. There's a lot of things people want, whether it's through peer pressure, through advertisement. They're not essential to your life. What do you need? Think about what do you need in life. Again, maybe write it down. Write down your top 10 needs. What do you need to survive? What do you need to thrive? Yeah. Then think about and use your imagination. How do you get there? How long will it take? On that list, start writing down dates. Will it take a year to get there? Will it take 5 years? Will it take 10 years? Just set your imagination to start working out the possibilities of getting what you need. And like I said, and start holding that good attitude. Smile. And I'm not saying fake it, I'm not saying have a fake smile, but take a moment to breathe and just smile about life, about being alive. Not where you are, not who you are, not what others think, but the life within. Yeah? That part of us that's gone once we're dead. I say, unless you've had a horrific accident or something, when you die, your body's laying there. Yeah? Your eyes, your ears, your stomach, all your guts, everything's there except from that life within. The life within is gone. And if you've ever been unfortunate enough to see a body or an open casket, you'll see everything that you saw in that person, but something feels missing. You know they're not there. Yeah, that life has gone. And that life is so precious. Every animal, insect defends their life, the life that they are. They don't let you take it. Yeah, they'll put up a fight. They appreciate the life they are. So just to make that appreciation, really love the life you are and appreciate it. And I said, and start using your mind to have an imagination for a positive attitude and create that positive attitude. Yeah, and then start taking actions in the world. And start them actions on yourself. Like I said, start doing self-love practices, start doing self-massage, start taking care of yourself, start following these little tips to get yourself aligned and feel good. And what I like about imagination is how powerful it is. I like to create, I like to write, I like to come up with stories, I like to do a lot with my imagination. As I said, maybe get into creative writing. If you're struggling with your imagination, just sit there and try and write mini stories. Yeah? Try and figure out a metaphor that you'd like to get across. Imagine you had a child, if you don't, or if you do. What lesson would you like to teach them? What would you like them to know that you had to experience yourself personally through hardship? What did you experience? What did it teach you? Think of that and try and make a little metaphor, a little story, and create a little story to how you could teach that metaphor. And this gets the imagination flowing. And like I said, and carry a good attitude. Like, the word attitude starts with an A. Yeah? And look at the symbol of an A. It goes to a point, like a pyramid. Yeah? And think of that structure, like you're building that foundation to a finite point, to a direct energy state, like an antenna. Then you got the eye, the imagination, that's you in the center. And on the other side, you've got action. Again, A, think of that A going to a pyramid. So between you is two pyramids that you're building a foundation to get to a peak, to get to an optimum flow. Yeah, so you can flow, so you can love life, so you can be a part of life. Yeah, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you can be comfortable within. Yeah, for a lot of people right now, they're locked up, they're struggling, their family's struggling, other people around them have a lot of struggles, and that can bring you down pretty quick. But it's within you to hold the power. And if you've seen a lot of my other videos, I got through a process while my partner was on death's door, as it were. You know, she was literally dying. I was told she would die. She had died already for 2 minutes from a cardiac arrest, and she was told she would have less than 5 years to live. Yeah, and we went to hospitals, and I had her near death so many times. And during this time is where I had to develop an inner strength, yeah? Not just to be responsible, but to appreciate life and love, yeah? To be that inspiration for her and for myself. So it's possible through great struggles to still carry a great attitude. Now, I hope this gives you just a little insight, and I just want you to really think on them words: attitude, imagination, and action. And just think about them words. If you're feeling down, just think, what's my attitude like? How am I using my imagination? Yeah? And what actions am I taking? The bugs are just starting to wake up, so I'm going to end the video there, and I hope this just gives you a little insight, a little excitement, a little motivation to start your day great. And check out my other videos on self-love, self-worth, and start taking action on yourself today. You're worth it, you deserve it, and you can have it. Much love. Have a great day.